Greta. Contemporary interior design goes back to that divine elegance which characterised the 30s. Greta is a decorative, long-seasoning stucco for interiors, made of lime paste, fine marble dusts, inert and selected additives. This fine finish stucco revives classic and modern environments with charm and beauty. Surfaces take on an ethereal lightness, a timeless charm which recalls the aesthetic effects of the 16th century Venetian stucco. Preparation of the surfaces and the colours. Suitable surfaces. All the parquet, plaster, stucco walls and all the flat and smooth surfaces are suitable. If there are imperfect or rough cast walls, it's necessary to operate through the trimming with fashion rasante. Preparation of the surfaces. All the surfaces need a coat of fashion fix, diluted 1 to 3 with water, applied with a brush. If the surface is particularly pulverizing, it's advisable to apply first a coat of fashion fix, diluted 1 to 6 with water. Apply the diluted product with the brush in a single coat until complete impregnation of the base. Application of Fashion Primer Finae. After having adequately prepared the surfaces, apply Fashion Primer Finae in 1 or 2 coats with a short hair roller. In case of particularly absorbent walls, apply first a coat of Fashion Primer Finae, diluted to 30 or 40% with water. In order to obtain the colours of the catalogue, add fashion colour and mix with a normal drill at a low number of laps. Prepare the dye 24 hours before the application so as to allow the product to have the right consistency. Application of Greta. Greta is ready for use and must be applied in 3 coats. Gobelin effect. Using a stainless steel trowel, apply uniformly a first coat of Greta on the surface prepared with Fashion Primer Finae. Spread a sufficient quantity of product and trim the wall to remove any imperfections or excess of material until you get a smooth and thick surface. When the first coat is completely dry, after about 6 to 8 hours, apply a second coat, proceeding to a thin trimming of the wall so as to obtain a perfectly smooth, deadening surface devoid of defects, requirement which is necessary for a very good third coat. At this point, after 6 to 8 hours, you can proceed with a third coat to finish. In order to make the polishing easier, mix gently the product before the application so that it becomes more liquid. Work about 1 square metre of surface, putting a very thin coat of product with little, irregular and partly overlapping spatula strokes. Spread it in a way and remove it in the opposite direction. At the same time, and anyway before it's completely dry, carry on with the polishing of the surface, repeatedly passing over it with a stainless steel trowel blade. The pressure of the spatula, which was initially light, will gradually increase till the desiccation of the product. You will see a more or less polished surface depending on the intensity of the smoothing. The amount of material used, the size, shape and intensity of the trowel strokes determine the personalised decorative effect. In order to obtain a more polished, water-repellent and washable surface, after 24 hours you can apply Fashion Cera with a sponge or with a wool cloth. When it is dry, proceed to the final polishing with wool cloth.